Hey everybody, Cold Marine here. So we have moved forward in FMQ, although I'd like to call it something else, but we're making progress, okay? So we're working on Carl's Comfort Quilt, so I have it down on the table. I saw a video yesterday, I forget his name, but he is like a Bernina expert, and he had the Bernina table. I'm getting that table because it moves the BSR under the table so that the sensor is away from your needle. So your movement is detected a lot easier. Okay, I'm not complaining. I'm just trying to cover my tracks. That's what I'm trying to do, actually. All right, so I've been using the BSR, been working it, all right? So on this quilt, I'm just keeping it simple. I'm just doing like a curl, working my way down, okay? So things that I've learned. All right, get your pins out. All right, so I use pins to baste, and I use quite a few of them. So I noticed that when I'm getting near a pin to pull it before I get close to it. I haven't struck one because I don't want to do that. Also, to go slower. The pace of the machine makes me want to go fast when I don't need to. So I'm just going slow. I'm going to take my time. Also, when I stop and stitch, I've learned that I have to really pay attention to where my stitch starts and where I'm starting again, because this machine will take another stitch once you stop. So you have to back up to make sure that you're starting in the same place. So you can obviously tell on the quilt where I stopped or where I adjusted my hands, because there's a lot of hand adjusting when you're free motion quilting on a machine like this. I'm sure when you have like a long arm, mid arm, you can make bigger movements. Your hand's not on the quilt. You can cover a lot more territory on your quilt. But with this, you only restricted to the deck, to what you got on the deck. And, it's noticeable where you start and stop at, okay? But, it's going, and I'm learning. I'm not sweating anymore. So I've obviously been learning from myself, because before I was holding my breath. And I was sweating, but now I'm breathing and I'm getting it in a little bit better, There is one YouTuber that I enjoy watching when it comes to learning or beginning FMQ, and that's Angela Walters. She's a great teacher, and I've been going to her a lot, referring to her videos a lot when trying to pick up this new thing that I'm doing. It's very new to me, and I still have to remind myself it's only fabric and it's only thread. And we are taking that literally on my brother's quilt, okay? Because once we send this thing off, there's a no return policy, okay? So let's go to the machine. We're just gonna do some swirls, I guess you would call them. I don't know what they call them, but loops. Yeah, we're doing loops, okay? So I'm just going down, looping. I'm trying to get the speed down, and also I'm trying to perfect my circles, okay? I'm working on two things at the same time, and it's kind of a challenge, all right? But just I gotta learn it so that you can learn it, all right? I can't teach it if I don't know it. So let's go to the machine. Okay, so as you can see on my Bernina, I have the BSRs in. I'm on stage 2, that's using the petal on the floor. My stitch length is at a 3.10, okay? I think anything lower than that for me, I'll either break the needle or the thread. And I say that because I have, okay? So at 310, I can keep up with the BSR, and the speed is not too fast for me, or the machine. Okay, let's pull this pin here. Okay, so this is where I stopped at. I'm gonna try to start right there. Let's go ahead and put the foot down here. Okay, so here we go. So I am standing on the quilt, sorry. I make big sweeps so I can make a nice circle. sometimes I'll pass over the previous one, but I'm learning, so I don't take it personally. See how like I had to adjust my hands, right? That's when you notice that I have to. All right, so I'm gonna pull this pin right here. I'm gonna pull this pin. Let's see, keep going here. Go back and then go forward. Let's pull some pins. Oops, sorry, okay. It'll be a little different, but the only way I can learn is by practicing. Let's pull this pin here. That beeping is the machine telling me I'm going too fast. This is where using multiple color thread, oh man, it's so nice. I love it. Being able to see it. Let's cut that. Okay, so this is it on this side. This is what we did, okay? All right, and then when we turn it over on the flip side, this is what we'll have here. Okay, so it's a work in progress. You know, it's obvious that free motion quilting is not my forte, but it's gonna be, because I want to be able to teach people and show people where we've come from, and also I want to be able to share my experience with it. It's so new to me, but I enjoy it. You know, I actually think about it all day before I come in, and I'm like excited to do it. So I'm really looking forward to getting better and performing better so that I can teach better, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna continue this, and then when I finish it, we're gonna roll it over, you're gonna look at it, and then keep your judgment to yourself, okay? All right, but then we're gonna move on. Hopefully we can get my wife to let me at least get a mid-arm, but I don't think I don't need a mid-arm. I think that Bernina BSR quilt table will probably be perfect. It's clear, the sensor is moved away from the needle. I think that'll probably be pretty good. But we're moving into free motion, guys, and it's fun. I'm really excited about this adventure that we're going on together, and I can't wait to clean it up a little bit, okay? Thanks for watching. And on that note, please subscribe, and remember, it's only fabric and it's only thread.